Right, okay, I think we're live. Okay, so if I get that and bring it over there, and that can come over there. Right, okay, so I can see Facebook going up. YouTube, nothing yet. Cool, hello guys! Welcome to Ollie King's Big Quiz, week number 8. So this is the 9th quiz in 8 weeks. So that's pretty amazing, isn't it? Right, so a bit different tonight. I will explain in a sec. Well, no, it's not that different. We've got the same quiz as ever. I've got my hat, which I forgot to put on. Hey there, partners! So I can see the numbers going up. Amazing. I'm just waiting for Ali to come back in a mo. So we've got a great quiz lined up tonight. I hope you all do well. What's the flavour of the night? It's Budvar. Budweiser. Budvar. I think I've had this before on stream, and I love it. It's actually really nice, so I do recommend. Got my usual glass. Yeah, so I can see the numbers going up slowly but surely. We'll be getting going in about 13 minutes' time, so everyone get settled, get your drink, get your pen and paper, get all ready for tonight's quiz. So we've got some raffle prizes tonight. Oh yeah, I'll put the scores up on the screen in a sec. But I've got the raffle prizes for tonight. So tonight we've got a mini face mask tub donated by Body Shop by Emma. We've got 2 coffee travel mugs donated by Tesco's in Salisbury. We've got a LaserX gaming tower, whatever that is, donated by Tesco's in Salisbury. We've got 2 £5 vouchers donated by Reeves the Baker. And we've got another White Horse takeaway voucher tonight. So we've got those up for grabs. I'm pretty certain those are the ones that I was meant to give away tonight, so that's good. Yeah, so the numbers are going up. Hello everyone. Tonight is a little bit different, I'll explain in a mo. But I'm going to bring the comments up on my tablet here, so I can see what's going on. Because unfortunately on the screen I can't do that. Thank you very much, Hannah Daly, for donating again. Yes, thank you very much for everyone who's donated so far. We've now raised, so we've got 1,780 on the Salisbury Hospice charity donation link, but we do know that we've got extra. Oh, I think it's an extra £60, £60 or £70. So we're over. Sorry. I think it's a bit more than that actually. So I think we're currently on 1,840. So that's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty amazing. I'd love to get up to 2,000, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so Ali's going to come back in the room now, I think. I can see people swapping over from Facebook to YouTube, so that's all good. Everything's running smoothly, I think. Right, so I need to turn off my vibration over here because that'll put me off. Right, so I'm going to bring up the comments on here once I figure out how. Where are we? We're live now. Cool, so. Oh, I want to mute this because then I can hear myself.
You can mute it.
No, I'm muting this. So, so far anyway, we've got 22 viewers on Facebook. YouTube, Ali's going to get the comments up in a sec, because I can't have both. Oh, I could have both on here, but it's a bit difficult having both. Liz McCarthy of the McCarthy Cruises is ready. Amazing. Welcome back. Hello, sister. Hello, Swiss team. Amazing. Greetings to my aunt. Hello. Good evening, Tash. Right, I haven't seen you in ages at work. Where have you been? Right, okay, so basically the only thing that's different tonight is it's just me and Ali. Because unfortunately Ruth has got a migraine because she's been outside all day with her at work, and I think she might have a bit of heat stroke or something. I'm sure she'll be fine, and she'll be here next week, I'm sure. Just not feeling that great. It's not the corona, don't worry. Just pounding headache and feeling sick. So, hello Team Womble, and hello Jessie. Sorry Ruth isn't here, but send her a message and tell her to get well soon. She's probably asleep right now, I think, because we came down here to prepare a little while ago. The shed shop is ready to go. Where's Pablo and Flo? Well, it's Pablo and Annie was the... Oh, it could be Flo as well, I guess. Well, yeah, where's the alpaca? Ali left him her outside, I think. Yeah, so Pablo's in the background there. Hello, Ben. I'm going to wave at you. And Ed Grigg, I'm going to wave at you. It's a bit weird having the comments up, but obviously Ruth can't read them out to me because she's upstairs. Oh, Tasha's on out of hours now. Oh, on the dark side. Lake Wizard, all ready to rock. Amazing. Or sing your heart out like a... Oh, we haven't done our shots yet, so we're going to do that in a sec. Sorry, Father and Anita. Howdy from Team Ivy. Howdy. So we're going to be starting in about 10 minutes or so. Right, so we're just going to have this. Yeah. That didn't get easier. But that is our thing that we do every week. Yeah, so I've got the comments up on my tablet over there, so I'm going to look at them every now and then. Unfortunately, I have been told off by people at work for waffling too much, so I won't be reading any out while I'm doing the quiz. But every now and then, I'll say hello. So, right, tonight, the prizes on offer are a mini face mask tub donated by Body Shop by Emma. We've got 2 coffee travel mugs donated by Tesco's and Salisbury. We've got a Laser X gaming tower donated by Tesco's and Salisbury. We've got 2 £5 vouchers donated by Reeves the Baker. And we've got a White Horse takeaway voucher. Just like last week, we got given 2, so we thought we'd give them out over 2. So I think it's 2 main meals and 2 puddings, or something like that. Yes, so any winners, I will be messaging you tomorrow when I get, because I'm on a 8:30, 5:30 tomorrow, so I'll probably be after work. Yeah. Yes, Chris, I will remember to finish the quiz. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Jake. I can see you watching. Brilliant. Oh, Jake Bevan's doing it tonight as well. Megan, hello. So, we'll be getting the show on the road in about, hang on, 7 minutes. Oh dear. So, hello everyone. How's your week? How was your weekend and stuff like that? Is there anyone saying anything on YouTube?
Craig says hello.
Hello, Craig.
Grace,
And Richard. I'm guessing
Chopstick
Richard.
or no, I'm guessing that's Grace's. Where's Paloma?
Grace, are you back at Waitrose? Because I swear I saw your name on the rota today. Like, you were in this morning. See, Richard's come up on here. Oh no! Mother, I hope the TV decides to install it quicker. Otherwise you'll be watching it on your phone. You could watch it on your Kindle, couldn't you? Hello, Dan Quinnell, waving at you. So we'll be getting the show on the road in about 5 minutes. I was going to put up the scores for a minute. So let's do that quick before you see anything else. So I'll increase the size a bit. Here we go. So we've got the Apostle Bears at the top, only winning by 2 points now, ahead of Team Adele Nazim. We've got the In-Laws on 367. We've got Stuck in Pennington on 350. Taxidermist on 346. Team KK 341. Simple and Effective 336. One too many, one behind, because they've had too many, obviously, with 335. Chopsy's Champs and Quarantine equal numbers for 9th and 10th. So there we go.
Samantha Chaffee's just trying to get the washing up done in 6 minutes.
Oh. I hope you get the washing up done quicker. So, Grace, you're working out of hours. Wait, hang on. So, Sarah Connell says Grace is back soon, but then Grace says, yes, I am working out of hours. I am so confused. So, you might need to enlighten me on that. So, anyone else want to see what their score is before we move on? We will be moving on shortly. We've got about, in 4 minutes, we've got about 90 viewers right now across Facebook and YouTube. So I'll be getting going in a mo. Yeah, if anyone wants to see what their score is. Ali called me a loser is, let's do the command F, because that's what Ali told me it is. Ali called me a loser. You're 36th with 224. So just below the Hayers and just above the No Hopers.
Team Tilly Bobbins and Swiss team.
Team Tilly Bobbins and Swiss team. So Swiss team, you're 45th with 181. And I am so sorry for that. Right, Team Tilly Bobbins, 22. Right, I better go and wash my hands now because of COVID and everything like that. But unfortunately, hay fever has happened, as many people will know, I'm sure. Right, so. They hear that as well. Right. Yes, hay fever has happened, unfortunately. Right. She means I'm coming back to Waitrose but can't work with the general public, so working at night.
How are we doing for donations?
Donations, I have read it out, but I can get that back over, I think. I have got slightly wet hands though, so my tablet is not doing anything. So donations wise, we're still at 1,840. So thank you very much who has donated. It is going to a great charity, and yeah, I can't actually see old ones. So Banglo Girls on YouTube, also with hay fever. Yes, I am taking the antihistamines. Don't worry, but unfortunately, it is a bit of a killer at the moment, isn't it? Well, it's not a literal killer, but. And we're on 102 viewers now, so that's pretty amazing. We are starting in 2 minutes. So, yeah. Who have we got right at the bottom? Ooh. We've got
a bit load of people.
Yeah, the bottom we can't really go with because people, they might have better scores and they're in different teams, so I can't really go by that, to be honest. So let's get back over to here. Click that quick so you can't see anything. And yes, we are going in 1 minute's time. Better get top scores to go a bit up on the list. We've missed 2 quizzes as well. So well done, Chris, for and the Swiss team for getting that high, because we have had quite a few people playing. Polly, welcome. Oh, hang on, that's dropped a bit. It's dropped by about 10. Unless people are going over to YouTube. Right, okay, so we are starting any second now. I hope you guys are all ready. You've got your drink in hand, you've got a pen in the other, and you've got the bit of paper in front of you, hopefully. So, as I've said in the past couple of weeks, it'd be absolutely fab if I'm going to do a post towards the end, just after we do the answers, saying final scores please, and then everyone puts their team names and their score in there, because it's a lot easier for us to put on the leaderboard. Unfortunately, there's not a prize for being on the leaderboard, but you got bragging rights, so you can brag to the whole of Salisbury about how you're winning Ollie King's Big Quiz. So, right, Darren Butler, as you're joining, we are going to start. So, categories this week are TV and film, sport and leisure, food and drink, Picture round with 15-minute break. Could be a bit less than that. Music's part 1 and 2, and general knowledge. So just the same as last week, obviously different questions. Next week, I'm going to put up a poll again to see what rounds we'd like to see, and I might include 1 or 2. Unfortunately, I can't do specific rounds for every round, because then a lot of people will be put off. So we need to keep everyone in mind, okay? So let's get going. TV and film. I didn't even look at the translations, but I'm sure they're fine. So TV and film, question number 1. Only 3 films have ever won 11 Oscars. They were Ben-Hur, Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, and which other film? So only 3 films have ever won 11 Oscars. Ben-Hur, Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, and which other film? So, question number 2. In the seasonal special Autumn that was shown on TV in 1999, The Vicar of Dibley falls into what? So, in the seasonal special Autumn that was shown on TV in 1999, The Vicar of Dibley falls into what? So, question number 3. Back to the Future Day was celebrated on the 21st of October of which year? So, question number 3. Back to the Future Day was celebrated on the 21st of October of which year? So this is the one that is in the film, not all of the crazy fakes that were put on Facebook. So that might confuse you, but it is the one from the film. You know what I mean if you know what I mean. So, question number 4. What are the first names of Harry Potter's parents? So, what are the first names of Harry Potter's parents? Harry Potter's parents. So, question number 5. In Love Actually, Emma Thompson's character thought that her husband had bought her a necklace. However, what did she receive instead? So, in Love Actually, Emma Thompson's character thought that her husband had bought her a necklace. However, what did she receive instead? So, question number 6. Oh, and I'm gonna shift myself over, so don't worry. Question number 6. Which James Bond film was Pierce Brosnan's first? I'm going to move myself over while you're looking at that question. So, which James Bond film was Pierce Brosnan's first? And Ali, can you confirm I have been moved over? I have been moved over. Brilliant. Sorry about that, guys. So, question number 7. Sam, Charity, Kane, and Zach are members of which popular soap family? So, Sam, Charity, Kane, and Zach are members of which popular soap family? It's just the family name, not the soap that they're from. Question number 8.
And that's the name of the family.
Yes, the name of the family, if anyone's asking. So, who played the character Michael Scott in the US version of The Office? That's actually quite good. So, who played the character Michael Scott in the US version of The Office? Partner. Yeehaw! Yeah, I should be doing more of that, shouldn't I? Country roads, take me home. No, I'm not going to be doing that now. Right, okay. Question number 9. The Hustle, Becoming Jane, Les Miserables, Interstellar, and The Intern. Which actress was in all of these films? So I'll repeat that. The Hustle, Becoming Jane, Les Miserables, Interstellar, and The Intern. Which actresses were in all? Which actress was in all of these films? I'm glad I spell checked this one because I put 3 S's on actress by mistake. So, the final question for TV and film, and I just realised that I need to make myself a tiny bit smaller just so I don't get in the way of the number. There we go. So, question number 10, sorry. Frankly, dear, I don't give a damn is a quote from which film? So, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn is a quote from which film? So, there you have it. Questions 1 to 10 of TV and film. I'm not going to read it in a cowboy accent. Frankly, dear, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. No, that's more farmer, isn't it? Yeah. Frankly, dear, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Is a quote from which film? So we'll be moving in just a mo. Steph Lake, okay. So how are we doing on YouTube? Is anyone commenting on that?
Disappointed that it wasn't 20 seconds washing your hands.
It definitely was 20 seconds. I did sing Happy Birthday.
Now people pointed out that you started singing on your way to the sink.
No, I didn't. I was at the sink. Well, I washed them and then I put hand sanitizer on them, so thank you very much. Is it Craig or Richard saying it? Craig. Right, okay, so are we ready to move on to the next part of the quiz? Sport and leisure.
Ready to go.
Bro, okay, so here we go. Yeah, let's move on. So, sport and leisure. Question number 1. Where are the basketball team, the Lakers, based? So, where are the basketball team, the Lakers, based? Very popular team. So, question number 2. West Ham, Chelsea, Liverpool, Lille, Aston Villa, Coventry City, and the Tampa Bay Rowdies, or Roadies, which football player played for all of these clubs? So, West Ham, Chelsea, Liverpool, Lille, Aston Villa, Coventry City, and Tampa Bay Roadies, which football player played for all of these clubs? So, question number 3. Which county cricket club did Phil Tufnell play for? That is the Phil Tufnell from Question of Sport. So, which county cricket club did Phil Tufnell play for? I don't think we've had a cricket question yet, have we? Well, I might have had one about the Ashes, actually. Question number 4. In golf, what is an albatross? So, in golf, what is an albatross? So, question number 5. What is the name of the family game that involves a plastic donkey and balancing items on its head and back? So, what is the name of the family game that involves a plastic donkey and balancing items on its head and back? So, question number 6. Who is the current Chief Scout that has now become the 3rd longest serving in history? There's probably a lot of people thinking, what? There's a Chief Scout? Yes, there is. So, who is the current Chief Scout that has now become the third longest serving in history? So, question number 7. How many players are required on each team of a game of beach volleyball? Not beach ball, sorry. How many players are required on each team of a game of beach volleyball? Well, necking those tonight. So he's become an alcoholic. Right, question number 8. What number is known as two little ducks in bingo? So, what number is known as two little ducks in bingo? Question number 9. Right, I completely forgot about this question. What is lepidoptery? Lepidoptery, better known as? I hope I didn't butcher that. I probably did. Pat butchered it. What is lepidoptery, better known as? And final question for sport and leisure. Number 10. In which year did England last win the Rugby World Cup? So, in which year did England last win the Rugby World Cup? So there you have it. Questions 1 to 10 of sport and leisure. Amy Scott loves bingo. Suzanne Price, I hope you get the Love Actually question. We won't. So, fight and talk there. Mother, I hope your TV is updated in time. And here's Bobber's doing it with you as well. So we'll be moving on in just a mo. We're just going to hang around just for a moment. You're going to be back in time for the next round? Yeah, Ali's just going to get another drink because he's ran out already. No, he isn't. He is fine. Okay, so I would like some readies in a mo. I'm sure everyone's just catching up, but I haven't got any readies just yet. It's weird because on there it's 33 and on there it's 31. So we're just under 100 people watching. Okay, we've got one ready, so I'll wait until I've got 3 and then I'll carry on. So next round is food and drink. Okay, we've got 2 readies. We got 3 readies. Let's move on. I was just about to have a sip of my drink. I'll do that first. Okay, so food and drink. Question number 1. So, which vegan product did Greg start selling in January 2019? So, which vegan product did Greg start selling in January 2019? Pour out the rest of that. Ooh, nice fizz there, nice fizz. Food and drink, question number 2. Which chocolate bar had the advertising slogan in the 80s, "The Taste of Paradise"? Thank you, Tammy Burden. I like to waffle. So, which chocolate bar had the advertising slogan in the 80s, "The Taste of Paradise"? So, question number 3. Mycophobia is the fear of what? So, a lot easier one this week. So, mycophobia is the fear of what? I definitely have this fear. So that's a little bit of a clue if you know my eating habits. And no, it's not vegetables, before anyone says. I love some broccoli. So mycophobia is the fear of what? Question number 4. Which cocktail is made from gin, lemon juice, sugar and soda water? So, which cocktail is made from gin, lemon juice, sugar and soda water? Nearly tripping over my words. Question number 5. Which popular pastry dish consists of puff pastry, pâté, parma ham and beef fillet? So, which popular pastry dish consists of puff pastry, pâté, parma ham and beef fillet? So, question number 6. In which country is the rioja produced? I'm pretty certain that's how you say that. I've been told by Ruth, who did the questions for this round, in which country is rioja produced? So I'm pretty impressed with myself there. Jack, please. Yeah, Jack is watching. Jack, tell me if I'm saying that right. In which country is rioja produced? Comment, so he's probably busy away scribbling. So question number 7. Which brand of tea sell tea bags that taste of tea and biscuits? So, which brand of tea sells tea bags that taste of tea and biscuits? Tea and biscuits. Yeehaw! Yeah, the Cowboys wouldn't have been drinking tea, would they? Was that around that time? Boston tea thing? No. Well, let's not go into history, but maybe again. Sarah Cornell, well pronounced. Jack Bevan, spot on, Ollie. Brilliant, thank you very much. Rioja. So, question number 8. Since 1983, the Isle of Wight has had a festival every year on the 3rd weekend in August for what type of food? Sorry, completely messed that up. So, since 1983, the Isle of Wight has had a festival every year on the 3rd weekend in August for what type of food? So this one isn't a music one, it's a food festival. So, question number 9. In Indian cuisine, a dish cooked in a clay oven is often referred to as what? So, in Indian cuisine, a dish cooked in a clay oven is referred to as what? Right, and the final question for food and drink, as usual, is one of these. On average, how many potatoes are there in a regular packet of Walker's Crisps? 1, 2 or 3? So, on average, how many potatoes are there in a regular packet of Walker's Crisps? 1, 2 or 3? So, there you have it. And I'm going to say it again. Food and drink, 1 to 10. How is everyone getting on? Oh, Cheryl just joined us, by the looks of it. Hello, Cheryl. Hope you enjoyed the cupcakes. So we'll be moving on to the picture round in just a mo. I'll just let everyone catch up. I love the picture round for this week. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm actually pretty proud of it. Um, it's just very specific. Oh, Amy Rose Rumbold. So I don't know if you guys are starting now and then rewind it. I'm guessing you're doing that because that's actually a pretty good idea if you do want to start a bit later, or you're just having dinner or whatever, having a drink. Now that you're allowed a couple of people in the garden, social distance, of course. So bad round. Ooh. See, I don't know. I think it's a general mix there. Is there anything going on over on what's Jake saying? Oh no. So, oh my god, I thought I saw Jake put something.
Getting ready on Facebook.
Okay, we're getting ready on Facebook. So we'll be moving on to the picture round. I'm going to mute me for a sec just so I can go to the loo quick, and then I will be back. So, picture round this week is, drum roll please, TV and film butlers. I know it's a bit crazy, but I love it. Okay, so picture round. What I want is the name of the TV or TV show or the film that these guys were all in. I don't need the character name because I know that's a bit hard. So I will be back in just a mo. I'm going to go to the loo. So going from left to right, top row and then bottom row. Which TV show or film were all of these lovely butlers or housekeepers from? Okay, so I will be back in just a mo. We will be restarting just gone 1:45. So I'll see you in a mo. Au revoir and good luck. I thought I'd become one of the answers there, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, so Amy Scott actually likes this one. So it's hard, but great subject. Yes, great subject, tricky. So I love that. I love that you guys like it as much as I do. I know it's a bit of a weird one, but I don't know. We thought we'd throw it out there. And
Jesse Harding says, what kind of potatoes are we talking? New King Edward jacket.
oh, for the packet of crisps. To be honest, no idea. I could try and research it for you, Jesse,
Maybe.
while I'm on live on the
It
stream.
might depend on the crisp. I don't know.
Well, it's Walker's.
It is.
Type of potato. Oh no, let's just do it like this. Okay, Google. Which type of potato is used in a packet of Walker's crisps?
Here are the top search results.
Oh, there we go. I don't want to let it carry on talking. Okay, so I'm not going to click on that one. It doesn't actually. It doesn't actually say on the Walker's website by the looks of it.
It's a secret.
Yeah, it says secret Walker's potato, maybe. Picture round idea based on yours, TV, film and pets. TV and film pets. So I actually quite like that one, and that might be used in the future, but I have got next week already in the bag, ready. Not the actual whole quiz, unfortunately. I didn't do that like I said I would. But I've got an idea for the picture round, and I think it's great. So it's hard. See, I think the picture round in the past has been too easy. So this could be the one that breaks everyone. And are we going to get anyone over 40 or over 50 this week? We don't know, but we'll see. So just before we start again, so we'll start again in 5 minutes, I reckon. That's probably not been 15, but let's get on with this. Everyone loves getting on with it. So I'm going to repeat what the prizes for tonight are. So I just want to thank anyone who's donated while we're live. You'll be added for next week's raffle because we've still got prizes for next week. So who was it? It was yeah. Well, it does. It does. You donated and you have done a great job. Thank you very much. Well, Amy Scott agrees it's been too easy. Yeah. So, the prizes for this week, anyway, for anyone who's previously donated before 6 o'clock tonight. So, mini face mask tub, donated by Body Shop by Emma. We've got 2 coffee travel mugs, donated by Tesco's in Salisbury. We've got a Laser X gaming tower, donated by Tesco's in Salisbury. 2 £5 vouchers, donated by Reeves the Baker. And we've got a White Horse takeaway voucher. So, that I'm pretty certain it includes 2 main meals and 2 puddings. Could be wrong. I'm so sorry if I am. So, thank you very much who's donated during the stream. Shall I have a look at what the total is right now? So, right now, we're on £1,880. So, we're only £110 away from my mini goal that I thought over the past week or so. It would be amazing if we reached that. So,
2000.
Yeah, the 2000. So, we will be going again in about 2 minutes' time, 2-3 minutes' time. How has everyone got on for the rest of the quiz? Is it easy? Is it hard? I know you don't know the answers yet. But yeah, and Pablo and Annie/Flo, how are you doing back there? Oh, he woofed back. That's more than we usually get. And now he's not going to start woofing, so everyone gets freaked out. So
Is it a llama or is it an alpaca?
it's an alpaca.
What noise do alpacas make?
They eat a lot. They eat a lot of leaves. So we'll be moving on in just a moment. Hope everyone has popped to the loo, grabbed a drink, got a refill for their fountain pens if they're using one. And what have you been drinking tonight anyway? What were the cans? Wild beer, Nebula.
2 cans.
No, I just heard you pop. Is it fruit? Oh, no, it's not. It's a hazy IPA. good mix of easy and hard. Grace Cornell's ready. So, Grace, I know you are an eager beaver to get this done, but we'll give you another minute. And then I'd like to see lots of readies, and then we'll move on. So shout to your family, loved ones to get back from the loo and stop Googling the answers. Thank you. And yeah, we'll move on in a mo. Yeah, we're getting some readies in now.
People trying to join the group
Oh,
now.
we've got people trying to join now. Amazing. So again, before we move on, thank you very much for everyone who donated. I never thought in a million years we'd make this much for the hospice. It's pretty amazing. And Sue, you're stuck, but you're ready. Yeah, so thank you very much who's donated, and they will really appreciate the money. Because obviously they're not a countrywide thing, so they're not going to... Cool, so we've got a few readies now. So I reckon we'll give it 20 seconds. I'll wait until it says 8:48 and then we'll move on. I think I need to make myself a little bit bigger again. Just turn it
Getting a few ready. Oh, Jake is playing Jake right next to it.
Yeah, I thought I saw him because I think he's got the comments ready on. Right, okay, so we are all ready. Let's move on with music part 1. Okay, so music part 1. Here we go. Question number 1. Which song is used to soundtrack a famous scene of an ear being cut off in Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs? So, absolute fabulous scene. Ali is currently dancing like the character does in the scene. Which song is used to soundtrack a famous scene of an ear being cut off in Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs? Have I made myself too big? I don't think I have. We'll leave it at that. You want to see my lovely face, surely. So, question number 2. Nicola, Kimberly, Cheryl, Sarah and Nadine, which English pop group were these singers a member of? So, Nicola, Kimberly, Cheryl, Sarah and Nadine, which English pop group were these singers a member of?
It's question 1, just the song name.
Yeah, it's just the song name, not the artist, because I know that's a bit too hard. Did you just put a party popper in the comments on there?
Oh,
Oh, flamenco. Okay, so question number 3. Which body parts of singer Rihanna were reported to have been insured for $1 million? Bit weird. I guess because she dances while she sings or does walkway things, and I don't know. Oh dear. Just put my foot in it. That's the first time I've ever done it though. So. Oh god. Let's move on. So, which body parts of singer Rihanna were reported to have been insured for $1 million? I think my hat's gone weird now. I can see my hair puffing out and all sorts. So, question number 4. Which musical is based on the memoir of Maria von Trapp? So, which musical is based on the memoir of Maria von Trapp? And my aunt's just putting laughing faces on Facebook. Brilliant. And question number 5, so the final question of part 1, as you know, usual thing this week. Question number 5. Which band released the songs What Makes You Beautiful and Story of My Life? So, which band released the songs What Makes You Beautiful and Story of My Life? So, that's the last question for how many of you had? Thank you very much, Chris. I am literally about 3/4 of the way through my first one. So, I think it may be because I'm tired. Oh yeah, I did have a shot as well. So a shot and well, you know what I'm like. I like to yabber and carry on and blah blah blah. So brilliant. As usual, I'm going to explain now. So as usual, music part 1 is 5 music general questions. Music part 2 is lyrics, and we are carrying that on this week. So I'll give you a moment, and then we'll move on to the lyric round. And yes, I will sing them at the end for you. Yes, there is a theme, and I'm going to move on to it. When we move on, I will say what the theme is. So we've got a couple of readies already over on YouTube. Oh, that's the previous. As me. Oh God. Yeah, I know. I'm embarrassing, aren't I? Right, okay, so we're getting a couple of ready, so let's move on to music part 2. Musicals. I know it's been requested a couple of times, every quiz. So, musicals, question number 1. Here we go. So these are the introducing lyrics. What we want is the name of the musical, not the name of the song, because I know that's far too hard. So, name of the musical, please. So, question number 1. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. So, it's from which musical? I'd say that at the end of each question. I forget what I do sometimes in each week. So, something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. It's from which musical?
Jake's mum says the best part of the quiz last week was you chatting rubbish.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, let's carry on with this and we'll chat more at the end of this bit. So, question number 2. On my own, pretending he's beside me, all alone, I walk with him till morning, is from which musical? So, on my own, pretending he's beside me, all alone, I walk with him till morning, is from which musical? Kane Leach says we've frozen. I can still see that we're live. Oh no, Kane, we're good. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're still fine on my tablet. We're still going. So predictable. Thank you very much, Jasmine. So, question number 3. Last night I watched him sleeping. My body pressed to him, and then I heard him speaking. The name I heard him speak was Kim. Is from which musical? Can't believe my sister's berated me in the comments. So, last night I watched him sleeping. My body pressed to him, and then I heard him speaking. The name I heard him speak was Kim. Is from which musical? Sometimes I forget how much of a delay there is. So, moving on to question 4. Right here, right now, I put the offer out. I don't want... Right here, right now, I put the offer out. I don't want to chase you down. I know you see it. It's from which musical? So, right here, right now, I put the offer out. I don't want to chase you down. I know you see it. It's from which musical? I hope Team Adele Nazim is playing tonight because I know they'll love this. From our Times and Spoons reciting different musicals.
Josh should get full marks.
Josh should get full marks. Yeah, a few people I know are doing the quiz or should be doing the quiz. Should know these. So, and final question for musicals this week. Stranded at the drive-in, branded a fool. What will they say Monday at school? Is from which musical? Why did you put that in?
Well, I forgot it. I probably at the start, but it just.
Oh, okay. That would make more sense because it's not even caught up on Facebook yet. It's going to fly in a second. Everyone's going to wonder what on earth is going on there. Okay, so which musicals are these from? We're way behind on Facebook actually. That has just come in on Facebook now. Okay, so we'll be moving on in just a mo. I hope a couple of you know a few of those. Let me know any of Adele Nazim. Are you playing? Because you usually do. Yeah, am I not live? I am live on Facebook. Liz McCarthy, if we have Frozen, I'd say refresh, because you have got a minute or so before we move on to the next part. I think we're definitely live here. We have got the stream going on. 1, 2, 3. Can confirm Team Adele Nazim are loving this. I do love that.
Sue Griffin says it's very hard.
Well, sorry, Sue. That's the 5 out of 5 for the second half. Impossible, my aunt says. Great subject, Steph Lake.
Very divisive.
Very divisive. So, we'll be moving on with the final part of the quiz in about 30 seconds, just so I can have a sip of this. Oh, Sean Kelly is saying best round of all of the quizzes. I agree. Okay, so, general knowledge, question number 1. In which museum is the Mona Lisa located? Located. Did I say located? Located? Josh, unfortunately, he didn't.
I didn't suggest
It was a couple of suggestions from other people doing this quiz right now. So, in which museum is the Mona Lisa located? Question number 2. What is the name of the founder of SpaceX and Tesla Inc? So SpaceX was in the news a couple of days ago because of the... I'm sure a few of you have watched. So what is the name of the founder of SpaceX and Tesla Inc? Or one of the founders, sorry. So, question number 3. What was the name of the first social networking site launched on the internet in 1994? So, what was the name of the first social networking site launched on the internet in 1994? And this site was quite big because I can remember it when I used to go on the dial-up. I wasn't on it, but I can remember it being a thing. So, question number 4. Which marine animal is the only known natural predator of the great white shark? So, which marine animal is the only known natural predator of the great white shark? So, question number 5. What is a baby swan called? So, what is the name given to a baby swan? Let's make myself slightly smaller because of that. Just so you can see the numbers at the side of the screen. So, question number 6. It's quite an easy one, so I'm not going to give you long for that one. Who was the painter behind the painting of the Sistine Chapel's ceiling? So, who was the painter behind the painting of the Sistine Chapel's ceiling? So, question number 7. What is the name of the longest running video game franchise? The first instalment releasing in 1971 and the latest in 2018. Dark tonight, actually. Well, that works a bit better. There we go. You can see me a bit more. So, what is the name of the longest running video game franchise? The first instalment releasing in 1971 and the latest in 2018. So I think that's a pretty hard one, that one. Sisu, alcoholic. So, question number 8. Couple left. Who is the author behind the 23 Tales series of books released between 1902 and 1930? So what it should say is, right, so who is the author behind the 23 Tales series of books released between 1902 and 1930? So I did mess up a little bit there. It does confuse things a bit, but hope that explains it. That doesn't sound better, doesn't it? Yeah. We've only just caught up with that, so that's my cue to move on. So, question number 9, so second to last question of the quiz tonight. What is the official currency of Sweden? So, what is the official currency of Sweden? And Jess Swain has only just joined us. Oh. What's going on? So, final question of the quiz. And as always, we always find a trivia question about Salisbury. So here we go. Question number 10. Salisbury has 2 sister cities located in the US. One of them is in Maryland. Which state is the other one in? So Salisbury has 2 sister cities located in the US of A. One of them is in Maryland. Which state is the other one in? So who's been taking notice of the Welcome to Salisbury sign recently? So there we go. That's all of the questions of the quiz tonight. So we'll be moving on in around 3-4 minutes for the answers. And then we'll do the raffle at the end, as we usually do. How was the quiz tonight? Was it hard? Was it easy? I did see from Andy Penny, easiest quiz you've done. So that's good for you, but you're in a minority there by the looks of it. Is there any comments from Facebook or YouTube that we need to read out? Yeah. Nothing of note. So, how is everyone doing tonight?
Medium difficulty.
Medium difficulty. So that's good. That's what we aim to do anyway. So, just to clear up question number 8 of general knowledge, who is the author behind the 23, as in there was 23 of them, Tales series of books released between 1902 and 1930? So sorry I messed up that one a bit. Grace loved the musical theatre. That's good, because it may come back one day, you never know. We're still going to carry on this quiz as long as we're needed to do it. As long as we're needed, because we are. Wait, what's the quote from... No, I'm not...
Dark Knight.
Yeah, I was going to say Dark Knight, but it doesn't really count for the now. We might need to use that for a later...
Ken Daly says easy tonight.
Oh, oh, is Ken on that? Oh,
So I'm
okay.
just wondering, is it possible to put the musical lyrics back up so I can screenshot and send them a couple of pieces?
Okay, so we've had a couple of requests to go back to the lyrics. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and then I'm going to count on you guys to pause it. Okay? So I'm going to go back really quick to the lyrics, just so you can pause it, and then we can carry on for everyone else. So let's go back a sec. There we go. So I'll leave this up for a couple of seconds while you guys can pause it. No Googling allowed, thank you very much. Some people were caught out.
Because we found out that Google doesn't always get the
Yeah,
lyrics
Google
right.
doesn't always get the lyrics right. So I hope everyone's paused now, because we will move back to our live state, which is the answers. So let's go. I'm going to go to there, and then we're going to bring this up on the page, just so I can bring it up here. Sorry guys, I've completely forgot to do this again. So I'm just bringing up the quiz on the second screen so I can read out the questions as I'm going through the answers. So, here we go. I just want to bring this... Oh no, that's there. So I'm hoping it's still live. Ali can keep an eye on that, can't he? So, right, okay, so here we go. Let me know if you need me to move out of the way, because I won't be able to see it. So, question number 1, TV and film. Only 3 films have ever won 11 Oscars. Ben-Hur, Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, and Titanic. So, in the seasonal special Autumn that was shown on TV in 1999, The Vicar of Dibley falls into a puddle. So, Back to the Future Day was celebrated on the 21st of October of 2015. I wish there was hoverboards and flying cars in 2015, but unfortunately we didn't get it. We did see a couple of versions, but not very good ones. So, what was the first names of Harry Potter's parents? James and Lily. But that is 1 point, guys. Sorry about that. In Love Actually, Emma Thompson's character thought that her husband had bought her a necklace, but she received an album instead, a CD album. Bit of an awkward prize there. So, which James Bond film was Pierce Brosnan's first? It was GoldenEye. So, Sam, Charity, Kane and Zack are members of the Dingle family from Emmerdale, I think it is. So, who played the character Michael Scott in the US version of The Office? It was Steve Carell. So, The Hustle, Becoming Jane, Les Miserables, Interstellar, and The Intern. Which actress was in all of these films? It was Anne Hathaway. And the very, very famous quote, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn, is from Gone with the Wind. So I'll give you a sec for that. I am not in the way, so that's fab.
It's a Joni Mitchell album, apparently, specifically.
So, Janie
Joni.
Joni. So Amy Scott, you're very clued up on these rom-coms, aren't you?
Craig Bickersfield, you knew that as well. Joni Mitchell.
Yeah. So very impressive stuff, but we're not after that. We're just after an album.
Ed Grigg, 10 out of 10. Sean Kelly, 10 out of 10.
Really? So maybe we made it a bit too easy this week for this one.
Craig says, didn't she jump into a puddle? What does that mean?
Well, a puddle. That is the answer.
Jump or fall.
So an album, of course, if anyone put a Joni Mitchell CD...
Or a Phil Mitchell CD.
No. A Joni Mitchell CD, please just put that as the answer, that as a yes. Janet Hare, only 4. Right, okay, so I need to move this on to sport over here. So, where are the basketball team, the Lakers, based? So, the answer is LA or Los Angeles. So, West Ham, Chelsea, Liverpool, Lille, Aston Villa, Coventry City and Tampa Bay Roadies. Which football player played for all of these clubs? It was Joe Cole. So, which county cricket club did Phil Tufnell play for? It was Middlesex. So, in golf, what is an albatross? And Sarah, I hope you got this right. It is 3 under par for a hole. What is the name of a family game that involves a plastic donkey and balancing items on his head and back? It's Buckaroo. Who is the current chief scout that has now become the 3rd longest serving in history? Is Bear Grylls. See, that makes sense if you think about it, if you didn't get that one right. So how many players are required on each team of a game of beach volleyball? It's 2. So 2 on each team, 4 players in total. So what number is known as 2 little ducks in bingo? Is 22. So what is lepidoptery better known as? It's butterfly collecting or the study of butterflies. And in which year did England last win the Rugby World Cup? Is 2003. So, Amy's got 3 out of 10 for that one. 10 out of 10 for Sarah Connell. What is going on with these 10 out of 10s? I didn't think I made it that easy.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Couple of 6s.
Oh yeah, a couple. Grace, you need to catch up with your mother, I think. Or do the quiz with your mother to get higher scores. Okay, so we'll be moving on in just a sec. We usually like to go through these because you can see all of them at the same time on the screen, so we may as well start now, I think. But also moths, apparently, according to Edward Grigg. Right, okay, so food and drink. Which vegan product did Greg start selling in January 2019? It was sausage rolls, the vegan sausage roll. That's weird. Which chocolate bar had the advertising slogan in the 80s, the taste of paradise? It was Bounty. So, mycophobia is the fear of what? It's mushrooms, and I definitely have the fear of that. Which cocktail is made from gin, lemon juice, sugar and soda water? Is Tom Collins. Which popular pastry dish consists of puff pastry, pâté, parma ham and beef fillet? Is Beef Wellington. Where are we? In which country is Rioja produced? Is Spain. Which brand of tea sell tea bags that taste of tea and biscuits? Is Yorkshire Tea. Since 1983, Isle of Wight had a food festival. On the 3rd weekend in August, it's Garlic Festival. Weird. In Indian cuisine, a dish cooked in a clay oven is often referred to as tandoori. And on average, how many potatoes are in a regular packet of Walker's crisps? It's 1. Well, so a few more on this one by the looks of it.
9.
But we will keep it up on the screen for a sec, just so everyone can get all of that.
Blake, 9. Amy's got 6. Mary got 6.
Oh, Mother got 8. Well done. Well, I can see, I think a couple of people are refreshing.
A few 9s. Yeah, a couple of people say it's frozen, but it's
Yeah, it's still live on my tablet over there. Okay, so we'll be moving on in just a sec.
Craig Bixley got 9 out of 10.
Amazing.
Dan Cornell 9 out of 10. Swiss Family Robertson 7 out of 10.
We do have a few people refreshing. Right, so we'll be moving on with the answers to the picture round in just a sec. Oh, I don't actually need the picture round one up because the answers are on it. Right, okay, so here we go. Picture round, here we go. So, top left, Downton Abbey. I can't remember most of these names, unfortunately. So, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for the second one. The Dark Knight trilogy, or you can have Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, or The Dark Knight for those. Of course, is Alfred. Brilliant. So, Rocky Horror Picture Show. So, we've got Manuel from Fawlty Towers. We've got...
In the way.
Oh, I'm in the way, am I, of the corner? Okay, so let's get that sorted out. I'll put myself down here for a sec. So, I need to remember his name now. Me and Ruth have been watching the remake of this, Dynasty. I can't remember his name though. Thunderbirds, of course, Addams Family, Mr. Belvedere, and The Shining.
People asking if they can have Batman for the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah. Let's ask Pablo. Yeah, we're going to go with if anyone puts Batman, then yes, he can put that one. That is the correct answer. Although I'd prefer the Dark Knight, but Bex can't be choosing. So there we go. How was the picture round? Was it a bit hard or... No, we got an 8 there. We've got a 9.
Amy's got 6 out of 10, Molly got 5.
No, we've got 5 there. See, I thought this one was quite good. If everyone likes this subject, I would like to go deeper into different...
You can't do more TV.
No, I can't do more TV and film butlers, but I can do, like, damsels in distress from TV and film, or like pets, like the suggestion earlier on, or things like that.
I've never really heard of Mr. Belvedere.
To be honest, I haven't either. But I've heard of all of the others. So, you need to put some... yeah, you need to put some in that you don't know yourself, because otherwise you're not testing everyone. If I knew all of the answers to all of these questions, it wouldn't be that fun, I don't think. So we'll be moving on now, I reckon. Shall we move on? I'm just going to move myself back up into the corner so you can see my lovely face. So, I need to bring this back to the forefront as well. And you can let me know if I'm centred, alright? So, music part 1. So, which song is used to soundtrack a famous scene of an ear being cut off in Quentin Tarantino's Reservoir Dogs? Is Stuck in the Middle with You by Steelers Wheel, but just Stuck in the Middle with You would be great. That's fine. So, Nicola, Kimberly, Cheryl, Sarah and Nadine are from Girls Aloud. So, I'm so sorry everyone who I pretty much gave the answer to. Which body parts of singer Rihanna were insured for $1 million? It was her legs.
But Pablo has said that there were reports that they were insured for up to 40 million.
Yeah, well, different times, but that's the answer anyway. Legs. So, which musical is based on the memoir of Maria von Trapp is The Sound of Music? And which band released the songs What Makes You Beautiful and Story of My Life? It was One Direction. See, Paul Grace, album cover picture round, I think is a great idea as well. So you never know. Watch the space. So I'm just going to change the... Oh no, I need to sing the next bit, don't I? Yeah, I do need to. Okay, so music part 2, musicals. Something has changed within me. Something is not the same. I'm through with playing by the rules of someone else's game. Is Wicked, and it's Defying Gravity.
When you're singing, that's double points.
Yeah, that's double points. No, it's not. No, it's not. So, on my own, pretending he's beside me, all alone, I walk with him till morning. It's from Les Mis, or Les Miserables, and it is On My Own. So this one I don't actually know. See, as I said before, you need to put questions in that you don't know yourself. So, last night I watched him sleeping, my body pressed to him, and then I heard him speaking. The name I heard him speak was Kim. It's from Miss Saigon, and it's I Still Believe. See, I probably have actually listened to that song before, but yeah, let's carry on. So, right here, right now, I put the offer out. I don't want to chase you down. I know you see it. Is Greatest Showman, and it's The Other Side. And this one, I can't remember how it goes, to be honest. Stranded at the drive-in, branded a fool, what will they say? Monday at school is from Greece, and it's Sandy. So, what key are you in, Oliver? I have no idea. You tell me. Several keys. Several keys. Adele Nazim, how did you do on that round? I hope you got 5 out of 5 for that bit. So, let's move on, because I'm sure a few people want to get back to the lovely evening, even though it's getting dark. So, question number 1 of general knowledge is, in which museum is the Mona Lisa located? It's the Louvre. So, in Paris. So, what is the name of one of the founders of SpaceX and Tesla Inc? It's Elon Musk. So, what is the name of the first social networking site launched on the internet in 1994? It's GeoCities. Which marine animal is the only known natural predator of the great white shark? Is the killer whale or the orca? So, what is a baby swan called? It's a cygnet. Who is the painter behind the painting of the Sistine Chapel ceiling? It's Michelangelo. So, what is the name of the longest-running video game franchise? The first installment releasing in 1971 and the latest in 2018 is The Oregon Trail. So, who is the author behind the 23 Tales series of books released between 1902 and 1930? It's Beatrix Potter. And what is the official currency in Sweden? It's Swedish krona. Corona, not Corona, krona. And Salisbury has 2 sister cities located in the US. One of them is in Maryland. What state is the other one in? It's North Carolina. So there we go. That is that is all of the questions of this week's quiz. So I'm just going to put a post up on the group quickly. Just say the final scores, please. If you can pop your team name and your score on that post. Oh, I can't multitask. Right, okay, so I put a post up saying final scores, please. So if you put your team name and your final score on that post, it's a lot easier for us to update the leaderboard. It's so much easier because then we don't need to go on this and then go back through the comments and have a look. So I'll read out some of those coming up because you can put it on both. More than welcome to put it on both. So at the moment, what we've got on there is we don't have any comments on that post yet. Here we go. Oh, everyone's bringing it up. So I will read them out from the live comments right now first. So Team Ivy got 32 out of 60. We've got Sarah Cornell got 51. The Hayes got 33. Amy Scott got 40. Sister Sisters got 46. See, I think I'm getting better with these team names. So over to the post.
Got 49. They said on YouTube.
Oh, Steph Lake isn't from Sister Sisters then. Oh, I'm confusing myself. Steph Lake got 46. So three ethnically diverse and co got 47. Dave and Carly got 31. The other Eggheads got 40. Craig Pickerskill, so that's 2 guys and 2 pussies, got 37. The Swain House 30. It's 52 from Team KK. Have we got any other ones?
Hannah B got 26.
In-Laws got 53. Les Quizarab got 53. Chopsy's Champs got 51. Quiz All Over the Sofa got 52. So yeah, let's move on to the raffle anyway. I think we're getting loads of comments in. Not sure GeoCities is a social website. It was. That was the answer. But I was looking it up and stuff. I hope anyway. I'm sorry if I got one wrong again. Right, so thank you very much everyone for playing as usual. I will bring up the raffle stuff in a mo. I really appreciate everything and everyone joining in. It's been an absolute pleasure. So I'm just going to bring up how much we've raised so far. So we've raised £1,885 for Salisbury Hospice Charity. So that's absolutely amazing. So thank you very much everyone who's donated. I'm going to take... actually, this is pretty charged up, so I might unplug this. So if we bring up the comments back, just in case anyone's still commenting and stuff, because I do like seeing everyone. Fun quiz this week, thank you. So everyone let me know what you thought of the questions. If you have any improvements you want us to make, we'll do that. Any suggestions for categories, because I'm going to put up a poll. I know I haven't said to you about this, but I thought it would be a good idea to do that again. Any more behind the scenes requests? Yeah, Tammy Verdon, my favourite so far. So thank you very much everyone who's joined in. And we'll move on with the raffle right now. So I need to sort out the random number generator.
Quizzle Booze got 40. Lost in Pennington got 52.
Amazing. So we'll be adding those to the... Oh, I put random name generator instead of number. That's bad. We will be updating the leaderboard and we'll post it or something. We'll work that out later on. So I just need to get rid of this and bring back the donations. Here we go. So if I bring this back over as well, you can see that I've got the number generator here. I'm in the way, so I'll get myself out of the way. I'll put myself over here and maybe make myself a bit bigger. So Ali, do you mind? Oh no, I can do this. Picture around condiments. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to bring up a couple of things I need to sort out. So where's sheets on here again? I can't remember. There it is. So I'm just going to bring up the donators so I can put up. So, so far we've got 81 this week, so we'll put that in. Oh no, I'm clicking on the wrong screen. Here we go. Right, so we've got 81. I'll get rid of the quiz because we don't need that up anymore. Get rid of that notification. So, as you can see, as before, we've got 81 people donated, so everyone's names are on here. We have also got a random number generator, as we do every week, which will generate which person wins what. So, the mini face mask tub, donated by Body Shop by Emma, that has been won by number 70. So number 70 is... this is Annette Cornish. So well done, Annette Cornish. I could have just done this on here, actually. So I need to put Body Shop. There we go. So I'll pop that in like that. That's a bit easier, to be honest. So, 2 coffee travel mugs donated by Tesco's in Salisbury has been won by number 53. Number 53 is Liz Harvey. So well done, Liz Harvey. From Waitrose. So something from a rival shop. 2 times coffee cups. And I'll pop that in. I'll go back over here so you can see I'm putting that in. Where is it? There we go. So I've just put that in. So, a Laser X gaming tower donated by Tesco's in Salisbury. That has been won by number 69. 69 is Nathan Smith. So well done, Nathan Smith. Laser X. Oh no, that's Later X. Laser. It keeps putting it in. Later X game. Yeah. There we go. It's done it properly that time. So, Laser X game. So, the 2 £5 vouchers. So, we're going to do that as one prize. So, 2 £5 vouchers donated by Reese the Baker, and they are open again. I did have a sausage on. It was fab. Better than Greg's, I'm sorry. Not a vegan one, no. So, number 23. And number 23 is Louis Smith. So, Louis Smith, I hope you like reads. Baker. So we've got that in. And the last prize for tonight, the White Horse takeaway voucher. So that's definitely 2 main meals, is number 13. Number 13 is Celeste Masters. So let's pop that in. Right. White Horse voucher. Okay, so as I've said before, thank you very much anyone who's donated. It has been an absolute pleasure doing this, and I really enjoy doing this every week. I hope you guys enjoy it too. Let's try and get to 2,000. Yeah, and try and... Yeah, let's get to 2,000. Why not? I'm just going to look at see if there's any extra comments. Oh, Laura Petty, picture round idea. Whose moustache is this? Could do that. Not a high score again, unfortunately. Oh well, better luck next time. Swiss team. Picture round condiments. I've seen that. It's just to say condiments as well. So it may. Oh, same team, I reckon. Or different team. I don't know. Oh, is it a comment on there? Oh, okay. Right, so let's leave it at that. Thank you very much, everyone, for taking part. I think this is record timing, actually, for how we've got through the quiz. Kept it down to an hour and a half, so amazing.
What's the total now, please? I think that's for the donations.
Oh, donations total. So we'll read that out one more time before we go.
Because it's more than it says on Facebook, isn't it? Because we've had some people donate separately.
Yes. That's why I say that it's a different amount, because there has been people who have donated through the hospice and then have sent me a message, or that they just mistakenly pressed a different link or something. So if you can send me a receipt or something of your donation, if you didn't do it through my link, we can add it to our tally and it'll look even better. So that'd be amazing. So we're currently on 1,885 because we've got £60 in donations that aren't included in that total. So there you go. So thank you very much everyone who's joined in, and I will see you guys next week. I hope you have a lovely week, and yeah, see you guys later. Au revoir.
Same capitals.
Yeehaw!